By the name fluid, we generally mean any substance which flows like a liquid or gas. There are different types of fluid, but among them, I will only talk about the type non-Newtonian fluid. Typically, liquid used to take the shape of the container in which they are poured, whom we call as a normal liquid or Newtonian liquid, whereas some fluid don't follow this rule. We call them a strange liquid or non-Newtonian liquids. In science, stress means that a force is applied to a body. The result of that stress is described as a strain. Imagine hitting a metal with a hammer. The force that is applied on the metal causes stress to that particular area. The result of that stress is then described as a strain. Newtonian fluid don't resist much stress that is applied on them like a solid would do, so they don't show the sign of strain. If you hit the water with a hammer, the liquid will not resist much to the stress applied and will not also show the sign of strain. Non-Newtonian fluids change their viscosity or flow behavior under stress. If you apply a force to such fluids, the sudden application of a stress can cause them to get thicker and act like a solid. Or in some cases it results in the opposite behavior and they may get runnier than they were before. Remove the stress and they will return to their earlier state. Say you want to get some tomato sauce out of the bottle. You know there is some in there, but when you turn the bottle upside down, nothing comes out. So what do? You shake or hit the bottle. This causes the tomato sauce to become more liquid and you can easily squirt some out. In this case, the sauce's viscosity decreases and it gets runnier with applied stress. A mixture of corn flour and a water. This liquid is a runny go until you apply stress to it, and then it suddenly acts like a solid. You can hit a bowl full with a hammer and instead of splashing everywhere, the particle lock together. You can roll it into a solid ball in your hand, but if you stop moving it, it reverts to a liquid and oozes out through your fingers. In this case, resistance to flow increases with applied stress. But the matter is here actually to think why it happens. The friction arises between a flowing liquid is due to a series of layers sliding past one another. The faster one layer slides over another, the more resistance there is, and the slower one layer slides over another, the less resistance there is. So when we punch a non-Newtonian fluid, this pushes the colloids closer together and the liquid between them is forced out, producing resistance by the friction that slows them down frequently that briefly lock into a solid. So that's all for this video. Thank you to all of you for completing my 400 subscribers. Keep supporting me like this and help me to reach 500 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed my channel, then please subscribe it and also like and share this video. So at last, thank you for watching.